Our top story this morning, a decision on whether to arrest former Chief Supreme Court Justice Sung-tae, who is being investigated over allegations of power abuse, will be made today or very early tomorrow after he was grilled by prosecutors throughout last week. He is accused of over 40 offences. The most notable are power abuse related by using trials as bargaining chips in dealing with the former Park Geun-hye administration to achieve his long-envisioned plan of establishing a separate court of appeals and creating a blacklist of judges who opposed his plan. These trials include ones filed by Korean plaintiffs against Japanese firms that forced them to work for little to no pay during World War II. In around 30 minutes from now, he's going to sit down for the arrest warrant review, where the judge will decide if it's necessary to arrest him. If Yang is, he will become the first ever ex-top court chief to be arrested, and it will certainly bring a lot of disgrace to the country's judicial system. Standing by, we have our Che Shi-young at Seoul Central District Court, where it's all going to play out today. Shi-young, just describe the scene there to our viewers around the world.
Well, Mark, I'm standing in front of the court's western gate while the former Chief Justice will walk through. Now, attention is being drawn to whether this time the former Chief Justice will address the reporters' questions before the photo line is inside the gate entrance, because previously he didn't address one when was summoned by prosecutors for the questioning. Now, the most contentious disputes between the prosecutors and Yang are to what extent he abused his judicial power and whether he directly got involved in the crimes. Now, at this review, both the prosecutors and the former Chief Justice, along with his lawyers, will make their case before the judge. It is said the prosecutors will reveal more evidence to further prove the gravity of his power abuse. They will also argue Yang actively coordinated and not merely engaged in the alleged crimes by intentionally delaying trials to win former favors from the Park Geun-hye government. Now, on the other hand, Yang and his lawyers will counter that argument by saying that he rightfully exercised his powers, so his actions do not constitute power abuse. Now, it is said that he will maintain his subordinates are responsible for the charges brought against him, and he does not recall minor details of his actions. The review will run through well into the afternoon, and the court's decision is likely to be announced near Wednesday midnight or as late as Thursday morning. Now, that's all for now, but I will keep you updated as we go along. Back to you, Mark.